So this is gonna be about the remakes. Just so y'all know. Before I did anything, I had made I had asked y'all if y'all wanted to see any more Pokemon content, especially regarding Pokemon Emerald coming back, and well, not a lot of you, but pretty some of you who like it and watch on a day-to-day basis and comment pretty much just want to see it. So, in all honesty, fuck it. We're gonna be doing more Pokemon content, just not as much as I was going to do when I was trying to make this a Pokemon channel, because that dream has gone and died since due to all the issues and drama concerning PokeTubers and all that. So we're just doing it just to be doing it, simply because I've been with it so long. Forget it. Just keep going. Just keep going when we feel like it. But this one in particular, I wanted to talk to you guys about, because this is regarding, again, not fan service, but what fans have been just keep on asking for, and for some reason, it seems like it's never getting heard. It seems like we're never getting heard. Why do you say this, Rio? Well, because I came across another video that apparently came out in May from Millennium Loops. Not the first video that we did. The first video that we did was fucking phenomenal, that I reacted to regarding this YouTuber. This is another one that's a little bit more detailed, and he has a few others too. It's not just this one as well. There's a few others that we can look at and talk about. But this one caught my eye because this had gotten the attention of some article that was on Facebook, and I was just like, wait, what? Whoa, slow down, what the fuck? So I looked at it, I was like, okay, stop. Let's look at find the original video, and I'll be damned. It's from the same person. So, without further ado, I have not watched this yet. I sent this to Urban Ninja and Master Zen, and they are astounded. So, let's see what they saw, because I was intrigued the moment I saw it. And again, this is by Millennium Loops. Experience the region like never before.
だがこいつ相手にはどう対応できるかな。メガシンカー。
ここで置いてかれるわけにはいかないわ。エンペルとメガシンカー。
Oh, it's not done. Never mind. Bro! Cue the RANT music. You know, when the idea of the Diamond & Pearl remakes came out officially, at first I was okay with it because of the chibi things, but the internet was furious about it. Well, not necessarily furious, but they expected something on the lines of what we just saw, right? Because surely, if we gonna do remakes, why not just use the same thing that we did for Sword and Shield, but make it a little more polished, as what we've just seen? And you want to know the thing that I said? I said, well, you know, it's not that big of a deal, because right now nobody can really do what is expected for Pokemon Company to do. And then I see this, not only in one video, but now in this one, with a lot more detail. And curious enough, I wanted to know, well, how was the fight scene going to be? How was the battle? What would the battle be depicted that like? And I'll be damned, it's just like what it should be in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I have no doubt in my mind that Legend Arceus is not going to be as hyped as what we want it to be, but it's a step in the right direction, because I already know it's probably going to take them at least 15 years to give us what we've been asking for. Hell, probably not even 15, but 20. You know, when half of us have probably died off from something. But regardless of all that, here's the thing that just drives it home. And Urban Ninja said this while I was on Messenger with him about this whole concept. It is amazing that after all of this time, these big gaming companies, these big gaming company developers need so much time and money to make these video games that are, in the end, subpar. but it's not all of them. But it's the good portion of them that we expect that are just going to be phenomenal games, right? To just be subpar with story, with characters, with design, because of budgets and a few different things to go into it, and the release dates and all this other stuff. And then you look at the other side of the coin and see what fan-made stuff does and indie game developers do, and then you just wonder, well, what is the problem here? Because when you look at the indie games and the fan-made games, what we ask for is there. What we ask for is actually there. Good stories, good characters. The design is phenomenal. How they make the worlds. The graphics are great. It's not all this highlighted, overly polished, gimmicky stuff. It's exactly what we wanted the fuck to be. And then when you look at this on another side, knowing the fact that this is not even a game, it's amazing how easy it is for us to do what we've been asking this multi-billion-dollar company to do for years. This juggernaut of a company. And the sad thing about it is Digimon that has the better monsters, but Pokemon is backed through money, through nostalgia, through heavy marketing and heavy influence under us and little kids, that it just cannot be stopped. So then you have to ask, well, what's the holdup? Are you telling me that this company is just okay with cruising on through? It surely seems like it, because when I look at the games, the official games, and then I look at the fan-made games, the ROM hacks and everything, it's just like, so at this point, we're kind of carrying this franchise. In regards to story, in regards to lore, in regards to characters, in regards to design, in regards to just creative stuff, period. Yes, the evolved Stantler and Basculin, it was a must need. In fact, I wanted to see more than that, but because this company does, they do little bit by little bit by little bit. It's like, well, why are y'all walking on eggshells for when y'all can be stomping these eggshells? You know how badly we love this doggone franchise, regardless of the fact of its issues, of its drama, of its controversy started with Japan and some things being banned, in the US, and some things just being left alone and questioned. All the grammar errors and stuff like that. There's a million things wrong that they can correct in regards to Pokemon, but they're making billions of money of dollars. So who cares, right? Why should they care like that? As long as they make what is supposedly expected, it's fine. It's fine. They're not losing any sleep. All I know is, and I told this myself when I said this. I told this to myself when I said this shit. I immediately saw not even the video but the picture. Right? if it just so happens that they just, well, whoever did this video, shout out to y'all for doing an amazing job. If they just so happen to just say, well, fuck it, we're not gonna worry about the copyright and just put out the game in secret, and let us play it, I want you to know, deadass, I will never buy another next gen Pokemon game ever again. And I'm not the only one that said this. Shofu said it. Sacred Almighty has said it. There's a very few other Poketubers or Pokemon fans that have said this. Because at this point, we're fed up. Sword and Shield was okay, but it got boring after you beat it. X and Y was unfinished. Sun and Moon was okay. It was just fine. But it could have been more added on. A little more flavor added on. I just don't understand why it's taking so long to get to the point that we've all been waiting for. An open world game, Pokemon game that's just like that. That just lets you go anywhere, but maintain through the story. Let you do any damn thing you want. You want to ride a Luxray, you can. You want to ride a Staraptor, you can. You want an open Pokemon battle where you can control the supposedly from that angle control the Pokemon and do its attacks? You can. You want to have it evolve to the next level even though it's already at the final evolution? You can. No restrictions. No issues. You can go anywhere in the game. You do anything you want. I just don't understand. I do not understand physically why this cannot be done. We can't keep giving excuses for these game developers anymore, especially the fact that that whole thing with Black Myth Wukong came out and how beautiful it looks. We can't keep giving these big priced, these billion-dollar companies, these game developing companies, any more excuses. We can't keep giving them that. We just can't. Because it's not... there's no excuse at this point. There really isn't. If simple fans, hardcore fans, can... from what they just said... Hold on. And this is in the description. I want y'all to see this. I'm not making this shit up. This is in the damn description. To innovate, to evolve. This is not a game. This is an animated game concept made in Blender, After Effects, and Photoshopped. So have in mind it's just fan art. I want to thank all for your love and feedback. I make these so I can inspire and motivate other creators and developers, and to give you all a peek at what could someday be the future of Pokemon games as I try to be a part of it. This is just the beginning of a long series, so stay tuned as much more is to come in the future. He did all that with they did all that with Blender, effects, and photoshopped it. I guarantee you, when Legends of Arceus comes out and people get a hold of that engine and figure out a way to put it online, I want you to know, deadass, somebody is going to make that game. Is going to make this game. Somebody, I don't know who, somebody is going to make that game because they're just as fed up as I am. And they're tired of waiting. tired of waiting for the future to come already, because the future should have came already when we had gotten X and Y. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That should have been it when we got X and Y. It should have been it. But then you can't say that's because, well, you have to give them a chance, Rio. It was the first time. Okay, fine. What other excuses are we gonna give this company? What other excuses are we gonna give these companies, gaming companies, period, to do what is expected of them, to do what they said they were going to do? And I want y'all to understand this again. When they put out Sword and Shield, they said they were going to be trying new things. The only new thing that they tried was one game mechanic in Sword and Shield. That was it. Everything else was the same in X and Y. Everything was the same. The big budget went to the stupid Gigantamax. And it's said now that people don't even use that function anymore. So what was the point of even using that? What was the point of making that? None. Sure, it's a cool concept, don't get me wrong, but they don't expand on it. Why is it that when y'all make these concepts, there's no expansion on it? It's not really much of an expansion on it. Y'all could have went into so deep with that Mega Evolution, it would have been funny. To the Sinnoh starters like we just seen, to the Kalos starters, Unova, Johto, not just Kanto and Hoenn. Are you serious? Alola could have got Mega Evolutions. Not just the starters either. We could have got some more Mega Evolutions, but they dropped that concept entirely. Because the battle mechanic was shit in competitive. Because it didn't really matter. Garchomp turning its Mega, it became slower. How does evolution transform you into becoming slower than what you were in your base form? How does that make any sense? How? Even Digimon doesn't do shit like that. I'm not lying to y'all. Seriously, I'm not lying. I'm not sitting there and saying that now all of a sudden I'm not gonna play the Dominant Pro Remix. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, it's a goddamn shame that despite having the love for this company, for this billion-dollar company, for Pokemon for so long, only to find out that we're not really at quite the level that we want to be yet. But then you see fan-made stuff like this, and just wonder, well, what the hell is the holdup? If people can make these ROMs, these fan-made games with so much depth and character development, and beautiful graphics, beautiful world-like graphics, what's stopping them? We're gonna look at it again. Now see, look at this. Look at this. Now I want everybody to realize this. You see what they did here? Switch, first Game Boy Color. I want to say that that's the DS, yeah, the 3DS, Game Boy Advance SP, the first Nintendo DS, the first DS. That's what it looks like. You see that? Generations that we come through it, but we're still not at that point yet. And no, I don't count the chibis as the next step of the future of Pokemon games. There's no way. Not while we have this. Look at this. Now I stay quiet in the first reaction, but look at this. On God and my mama, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I swear on my life, when they introduced Rock Climb, this is what I envisioned it would be. This is what I envisioned Rock Climb would be. Look at this Rhyperior. I wanted to see this in Sword and Shield. I wanted to see this. And look at that. Look at the star right. Look at the scenery. Look at the scenery. Can I go back a little bit? Look at that. Look at that. And that's photoshopped. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at, hold on. God dang it, it's going so fast. Look at that. Now that was when they said the galactic bomb and all the magic card was dangling out in the open. Look at how they're running. I love that. And how they're doing the whole Pokemon decorations for the Pokeballs. Ugh. I'm in awe. I'm telling you, this needs to be a game. This needs to be a game, y'all. For the love of God, this needs to be a game. Like, sweet Jesus. Oh, and this is just phenomenal. Look at this.
おいおい早く来いよ俺は君が来るのをずっと待ってたんだ行けフォーカザル
Now see, this is how I would think it would go. I believe that it would go like this too. If anyone that played Digimon next Order or World Order or whatever, that's how the battle mechanic was, but it was like a ring around where they could move. But this looks beautiful. I would imagine it would be like that. You could like range the attack, like select the attack, and they could move anywhere, or they would focus their attack right at where the opponent is, the opponent monster is, and just go to town. And I didn't even see the Mega Ring on his thing. Look at that, though. This is beautiful. Look at this. Like, how is this hard to create? How is it that this is hard to create? They made this shit look easy. They made it look easy, y'all. Y'all make this shit look easy.
エンペルトメガシンガ
And this, oh my god, I was foaming at the mouth when the rumors went about that they were gonna give the Stars Mega Evolutions, but then finding out that we're not gonna be getting that because they cut that off completely, and I'm seeing this now. Look at Infinite. I mean, not Infinite. Look at Empoleon. Look at him. Oh my lord. I need this to be a game now. I need this to be a game. Look at the Shaman. And then to pop in for Garatina into the distortion world. Like, look at that. And look at the sprites for them. That's how you do a remake. And then this scene. This beautiful scene. The coming of Darkrai. Shout out to Zame and Steven Mix for the music and the character design for Dreamcaster. Thank you guys so much. Voice actors Haruka and Hinata Tama. Thank y'all so much. Like, seriously, thank y'all so much. I want to give a huge thanks to Dreamcast for redesigning the protagonist and for many artworks he's helping me with, which are soon to come, and I'm happy to announce that he will be working with me for upcoming designs and concepts. Alright, they have a Twitter and everything. Mega Empoleon Designs, that's on DeviantArt. I figured that. Voice acting or any other area you love, please do not hesitate in contacting, as I'll be happy to collaborate with more creators, and I dream that one day we, the artists and creators of the Pokemon community, will all join in a major project. Yes, we need to, in order for our dreams to come true, because at this point we cannot wait for the company to do anything. We can't keep waiting. This looks absolutely phenomenal, and I know it takes money. I know it does. And I swear to you, if I could find the content for this person, I would support and fund them to make this a game. I would in a heartbeat, because this needs to be a game. It needs to be a game. Jesus Christ. Arceus Christ. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. I'm up here right now. Okay? And I know for some people that's asking the impossible. Nothing is impossible at this point. I want to make this clear. Nothing is impossible at this point. If Nexomon, a fan-made game, could get to the Switch and have a huge following, this can be done. No excuses at this point. We are living in a time where Pokemon cards got sold out and almost got banned from being purchased because of how much we love Pokemon and how much controversy there is around this doggone franchise. If we can do that, we can surely do this. That's all I gotta say. This has been Master of Sakurai. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Peace.